Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of Ask-a-Fish. Let's just jump straight into your questions. Have you seen the new LTD Snakeybyte baritone guitar? Rock on emoji? Yeah, holy crap, all of the yes. It's a new Hetfield signature, and it's freaking purple. So this is a modified version of James Hetfield's LTD Explorer-inspired Snakeybyte, mahogany body, mahogany neck, Macassar ebony fingerboard with 22 frets, but there are a couple of differences. The most noticeable is that while the Snakeybyte comes in gloss white or satin black, this one has a quilted maple top and a purple sunburst finish. Less obvious from the pictures is that it also has a 27-inch baritone scale length. It's a highly limited edition with only 500 pieces being made available worldwide, and it'll cost $1,400, $200 more than the regular edition. So this actually isn't his first baritone signature. Back in the St. Anger days, there was also the LTD Grinch, which I usually love Hetfield's taste in guitars, but man, that thing was subjectively hideous. Metallica made a lot of questionable calls in 2003. Or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about at all because they're going for up to $2,000 on reverb, so someone must like them. But I digress, back to the purple Snakeybyte. Now, I'm a massive Metallica fan, and I know a lot of you are too, so as a fan, I'd love to demo it, but honestly, considering the fact that I can only make one demo video a week, is it really that useful? I've already made videos on two other Hetfield LTD signatures, the Iron Cross and the Vulture, as well as even a dedicated video on his signature EMG headset, so sound-wise, I've pretty much covered everything there is to cover. That's why even though there have been a ton of requests for the regular Snakeybyte, I still haven't done a demo on one. With the purple Snakeybyte, the only original commentary I'd have is on the longer scale length and how it affects the playability, maybe the quality of the finish in real life, though it is out-of-world music in Korea, so we already know it's gonna look great. Then again, I guess if I was smart and I wanted to grow the channel, I'd just do it for those Metallica-fueled views. And also the headset is one of my favorites from EMG, and it's always fun and inspiring to play through those pickups. So what do you think? Would you want to see a demo of the baritone Snakeybyte or a regular Snakeybyte? Or nah, you think I've done enough Hetfield videos and you'd rather see something completely different like a Sterling by Music Man St. Vincent or something? Poll in the top right. Thoughts on the new 2019 PRS guitars? First it was Gibson, then it was Schecter, and now PRS has unveiled its 2019 guitar lineup. So what's new? Well, the flagship announcement is an updated version of Paul's guitar, a new addition to PRS's core line. This is Paul Reed Smith's, personal signature guitar. As the owner of PRS Guitars, he's got his pick of the litter in regards to electronics, materials, features, well, everything. So, what's he gone with? Well, we've got a mahogany body in the classic PRS shape, a proper figured maple top, a pattern-shaped mahogany neck, and a 22-fret Honduran rosewood fingerboard. It's also got brand new pickups exclusive to just this model, the TCI mini humbuckers. TCI stands for tuned capacitance and inductance, and these can be individually split using the two mini toggles in the control layout. PRS says that they operate differently from other splittable humbuckers and that they completely isolate one of the coils out of the circuit, thereby achieving a true single coil sound, and from the official videos, they sound great. It's also got a non-adjustable stop tailpiece with brass inserts and brushstroke bird inlays. I've always loved PRS's bird inlays, and these brushstroke ones are next level. For finishes, we've got black gold wraparound burst, charcoal, copper, faded blue jean, and fire red wraparound burst. As part of the core series, it's gonna have a pretty hefty price tag, but it looks gorgeous and it sounds super versatile. Then the CE24 has gotten a semi-hollow variant. The CE models are part of PRS's bolt-on series, and the new one has a mahogany body, a maple top, a maple neck, and a 24-fret East Indian rosewood fingerboard. At $2,200 USD, it comes in 9 different colors: amber, black, dark cherry sunburst, faded blue smokeburst, gray black, scarlet red, Trampus green, vintage sunburst, and whale blue. Then in terms of models I might actually be able to afford, the SE range has gotten a few new additions as well. The SE Custom 24 is a staple in PRS's lineup, and it's gotten 2 new finishes. They've got the same specs as the normal Custom 24s, mahogany body, beveled maple top, maple necks, rosewood fingerboards, and 8515 pickups. So what's new for these 2019 models is that you'll have your choice of either a zebra wood or a zero coat veneer over the maple top. So classic tone and feel with exotic wood looks, What's not to like? Except, I guess, if you don't like SE Custom 24s, because then these new looks are not going to win you over. So while it's been quiet on the electric front, PRS has been busy with new finish options for the SE acoustics they introduced last year. Now I'll level with you, I don't know that much about their acoustics, or acoustics in general, so I don't know exactly what's new. But from the press release, the 40 series with Ovencall back and sides, and the 50 series with Flame Maple back and sides come in new burst finishes. A step up from that, the A55E and T55E now come with your choice of either black gold burst or Abaco green quilted maple back and sides. Lastly, the 60 series has zero coat back and sides, as well as other small aesthetic touches like abalone purfling and rosette details. So it seems like PRS is kind of doing like a reverse Gibson. Gibson has a habit of fixing things until they're broken, whereas PRS's lineup is pretty much the same as last year. I mean, with a couple of differences. At least on the SE front, there aren't any brand new models. In fact, if anything, they've streamlined it. Two of the SE models that I demoed this year, the standard 24 multifoil and the Chris Robertson signature, are actually gone. No surprises with the multifoil, PRS likes to switch up the limited edition finishes, and I still maintain that they should have named it a custom since it was made in Korea and had a price tag to match, but much sadness about the Robertson being pulled. I'm glad I got to try one because I absolutely loved it, and I'll leave a link to the demo in the cards. But yeah, I guess grab one while you can. So honestly, the 2019 lineup from PRS isn't all that exciting to me. With this channel, I like to focus on that $800 to $1,200 range. I think that's the sweet spot in terms of bang for buck when it comes to guitars. And there's nothing really brand new for the SE Electrics. I guess that's okay because it gives me a chance to catch up on all the models I haven't covered yet. There's the SE245, the Baritone, the SVN, maybe even an S2 single cut, depending on how generous PRS is feeling. And maybe we'll see some sneaky mid-cycle launches like with the Tremonti Standard. I'd love to see some new artist signatures on the SE line, potentially a Miles Kennedy model or a 7, maybe even an 8-string Holcomb. I'm also really curious as to where Tremonti's weird Explorer RD thing went. He's been playing that for a couple of years on tour, but it still hasn't made it to mass production yet, even as a limited edition run. I'm also still holding out hope for some of the Europe exclusive limited edition finishes to make it over stateside. The satin quilt stealth finishes on some of the more popular SE models like the Holcomb, the Tremonti, the Custom 22, and Custom 24 look so sleek. I actually prefer it over the regular finish that I have on my own SE Tremonti. But yeah, what do you think of PRS's 2019 lineup? Excited? Underwhelmed? Let me know in the poll. Matt Heafy switched to Fishman's. Thoughts? It's about time? Honestly, I kept forgetting that he wasn't a Fluence artist already because tone-wise, it seems like a perfect fit. There was a video interview released on the Fishman channel about why he switched. He says that with the EMGs he was using before, there was a tiny bit of latency that was throwing him off from the rest of the band, and switching to Fluence was the missing link in his tone, and it's made him a better player. I'm not sure that I'm totally sold on the latency thing, but I do get what he's saying. When you feel good about your tone and you're more in tune, forgive the pun, with your instrument, playing is more effortless, it's more inspiring. Or maybe that's just me. I see a lot of comments on my videos and other videos and in certain Facebook groups where people are skeptical, actually I'd call it more suspicious, of Fluence pickups. Are they really that good or are they just a fad? Here's what I'll say. Obviously, I'm not a touring professional, but I do record a lot of guitars, and for what I do, I think they're the best. So many guitarists that know their shit have switched over. Devin Townsend, Willie Adler, Satchel, the guys from Killswitch Engage, Asking Alexandria, and now Matt Heafy. And as far as I'm aware, Fishman doesn't pay their endorsees. I mean, I'm sure Willie Adler gets a percentage of his signature set sales, but as far as I know, you don't get a paycheck just for being on the roster. These guys are with Fluence because they want to be, and I think that says something. Back to Matt Heafy, I think it's cool that he switched to Fluence. One, that means we're going to start seeing Fluence in Epiphones, which will hopefully get them in front of more guitars to try for themselves. And two, that gives me an excuse to revisit the updated 6-string Snowfall for a video. But of course, I would like your opinion. Have you tried the Fluences yet, specifically the modern set? And if so, what did you think? For you, did they hold up to the hype or did they fail your expectations? Let me know in the poll. And that will do it for this week's episode of Ask-A-Fish. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, leave your thoughts on anything discussed below, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. You can also hit the little bell for notifications, otherwise YouTube might not let you know when I upload a new video. Links to everything, including the Discord server, social media, and the Patreon page are in the description. Quick reminder, I have partnered up with Sam Ash to offer a high integrity, like a Pimp My Ride style upgrade package to one of your guitars. You have until the end of the month to become a patron for a chance to win. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you for the next video.